And we start our best of 3 on Last Refuge. This is a great Demon Hunter map. But Kaho is playing Keeper. Whoa. This tells me that Kaho really doesn't feel comfortable yet with Demon Hunter Talons. This is such a good Demon Hunter Talons map. It could still be Keeper Talons. But maybe he doesn't yet like the Talon playstyle so much. Could still be Keeper Hunts. We'll have to see. FoCuS also trying to figure that out here with a Peon Scout. Trying to go for the Peon pull. Slow down the Keeper. I want to go for Entangle first. Did go Entangle. It's going to make creeping a bit difficult for him. FoCuS didn't buy the Circlet. Oh, he wasn't fast enough to buy the Circlet. Okay, that's a pretty big mistake, Mr. FoCuS. But I guess he can buy it later. Going for the High Priest as well. Can the Keeper steal the last hit? Would be huge, but no. Goes to the Blade. Wand of Illusion, even with the nerf, still a very good item. And with that now the main base can be scouted and can figure out if it's Hunts or Talons. And it's Talons. No Hunter's Hall. So it's going to be a couple archers early. Oh, big last hit right here. There's not enough for level... Oh, is it level 2 Keeper? I guess it is with a Peon, right? Oh, no, he needs a bit more. FoCuS playing very aggro against the Keeper. Which I like. But he doesn't have the Circlet. Oh. FoCuS accidentally getting slowed by the creeps. That's not what he wanted. So you will have to retreat here at some point. Oh, reveal from the lab. Entangle. Wait, does he get the kill? Turning around the other way, so he can block with the illusion. Okay, nice sidestep. And it's a lot of time where the Keeper wasn't creeping. Neither was the Blade, of course, but I think that favors FoCuS, who's got the slightly faster tech as well. And now going to pick up the Circlet finally. Lost a lot of HP and mana. And Kaho at long last will get level 2 entrance. Wand of Illusion. Whoo, barely able to pull off that creep pull. Very nice usage of Wand of Illusion here by FoCuS. Indeed. Oh, that's a great item. Linehorn of Stormwind, especially for Talons. Amazing. The only way to buff up armor on Talons. Which is what we're getting, right? Certainly should be. Keeper's getting almost level 3 from this camp. Wait, is that enough? No, right? Nah. Can't be. No. FoCuS got the Mercs himself. That means he doesn't have a weapon against Entangle. Ooh. Cheeky Keeper trying to get the last hit, but doesn't quite. But now he's level 3. Summons the Treants. Speed scroll, maybe? Oh, not quite able to save it. But it's only the Shadow Priest going down. That's the least important unit later on. At least it wasn't the Grunt. At least it wasn't the Berserker. So the Shadowhunter can still creep very well once he's out. So it's Shadowhunter and Walkers. No Bestiary? Ah, okay. There it is. Right? Yeah. Shadowhunter, Bestiary. Alrighty. Blade got these ones here. Good to Quel'Thalas, by the way. Do you guys think he intentionally didn't buy Circlet to save gold for the Mercs later? I thought he just missed the Circlet by accident, but maybe it was intentional. would be kind of cool. I guess. Although Circlet is very good on the blade, of course. Yeah. About the Shadowhunter. A lot of orcs just, when they see Keeper, they go Shadowhunter. And when they see Demon Hunter first, they go TC second. I'm not sure if that's perfectly the right approach. But it is an approach. Scroll the Beast, not the best find, but the Demon Hunter is going to get a fast level 2 over here. And FoCuS creeping up the expansion. We see a lot of tier 2 expansions nowadays attempted against Talons. But FoCuS doesn't really have the resources for that, now does he? He's finding some great items here, by the way. This blade is going to be stacked. Oh, he's got mirror image. Especially good against Entangle, of course. Doesn't get you out of Cyclone. That would be sick. If it got you out of Cyclone, it would be super good. Oh, Blade Master shows up. Does he get the last hit? Oh, gets it last second. Can also pressure the Demon Hunter over here. Uh-oh. There's Staff, right? Woo. Invoke Potion, kind of wasted. Oh my god, look at these items for the blade. Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. Big mana potion. Oh my god. You know, sometimes we meme about FoCuS having an item hack. This game, he does seem to have an item hack. Level 2 Serpent Wards, by the way. Very good against Talons. They are magic immune, so Talons can't attack them. And also, of course, they do piercing. FoCuS was thinking about an expansion, but Kaho says, nuh-uh. Not today. And I feel like with Shadowhunter second, there's always a late game win condition for Orc, which is level 5 Shadowhunter. Level 3 Serpent Wards are so good against Talons. It's kind of crazy. Whoa. Podum third. No Tinker, no Beastmaster. But Podum. A player's forces are under attack. Interesting. FoCuS pulling the camp. But Kaho is getting ready for a push. Sees the peons moving somewhere. Well, south, to be precise. FoCuS needs to finish this camp fast. The thing is, he can already set up a snake pit here. He's got 2 Serpent Wards out already. What's the item here? Legion Doomhorn. Pretty good. I feel like it's not even that good anymore with the nerfs and stuff. But, you know, it's an aura. Never bad. One walker goes down. FoCuS does have reinforced defenses. This is going to help him a lot here. Let me see the Owl Scout. God damn, I hate the Owl Scout. Absolutely nothing you can do about the Owl. Alright, FoCuS going for the counterattack. Who's going to lose in this game of chicken? Cyclone on the peons. Takes a bit of mana. FoCuS with the Raider may still have more damage, and is successfully pulling the TP from his opponent. Oh, he's not falling back. Setting up the snake pit. Okay, now he is. Wind walks out. Loses 1 grunt, but grunts aren't the units you want to have anymore anyways. But Kaho successfully prevented an expansion. He prevented the expansion up here. He also prevented the peons from transferring in this position, which we're supposed to set up the next expansion, I believe. Double gloves for the blade. And level 2 crit. Could put that aura on the Shadow Hunter. Yep, exactly. And look for more items. More damage. Thank you, BySly92 with the resub. ORC hero levels can always be a go-to for late game win conditions. But Kaho now is the one to set up an expansion. FoCuS positioned fairly well here, it would seem, on the high ground. Heal ward active as well. Serpent wards. This doesn't seem like a good position for Kaho to go into. But he sees it all, thanks to the owl. Of course, you know, owl can be very annoying and seems like BS, since there's nothing you can do about it. But it also takes a skill point from the Podem. Like, this Podem is basically just there for the owl so far. Later on, he's gonna have the aura, of course, as well. And if this expansion finishes for Kaho, then FoCuS is going to be in trouble, I believe. But he's got 60 supply on the way. One Kodo in the back. He's waiting for these 2 units, and I think it's time to break out. That's 10 supply in the base. Waiting to join. FoCuS getting up to 66. I think he should fight right now. And then use these reinforcements once they join. Shadow Hunter's got good mana. He's got the big mana potion still. Only 1 heal scroll, I guess, is a bit of a concern for FoCuS. Mana's also ramping up on the Talons. Lots of Cyclone there. But we're gonna have 5 walkers against it. If FoCuS wins this fight, I think he could just win the game, maybe. Win the fight, kill the Expo, hit the base, kill everything. But first he has to win the fight. How much longer is he gonna wait? He's waiting a long time. Playing very patient. Illusions give, or mirror images give experience nowadays, by the way, as you guys certainly know. All right, there we go. 70 supply, huge army for FoCuS. 1 more heal scroll, and he's gonna be giga strong. Could pick that up here. And doesn't seem like he knows about the expansion. Trying to scout it with a mirror image. How much experience is that? Decent little bit. What's FoCuS waiting for? Tries to open up the natural. Set up his own expansion. Fairy dragons could be crazy strong. There's very little anti-air against them. Shadow Hunter in a bad position. FoCuS playing really afraid here. And the Raider stuck in the back, not the best starting position. FoCuS pops the Invul Potion very early on the blade. Not sure if that was necessary. Alright, and then we go. I forgot about the Serpent Boards. That's of course good anti-air damage against the Talons, against the Fairies. Demon Hunter in trouble as well. No way to save him! Mass Ensnare Lock couldn't use the staff. And FoCuS just smashing this fight with the huge army that he has. Isn't using all the disenchants. Money disenchant right here. Yeah, FoCuS just has too much. Kaho waited too long to take this fight, I believe. And Kaho still not looking that competent with Talons. His rise to glory was with Keeper and Hunts and Expo. The Talon play by him still needs a bit more work, I believe, because he just got completely wrecked. Utterly destroyed. Everything's dying, including the bottom. 260 crit. Yes, sir. And FoCuS still has more than 50 supply left. Kaho below 30. And even now the expansion coming. Shadowhunter just hit level 5. So did the Blade. And it's going to be 1-0 FoCuS. Kaho doesn't want to give it up yet. If he can defend the expansion, perhaps he still has a chance, he believes. But we know this expansion is never going to survive. And now Kaho knows as well. GG. And that is not the Demon Hunter of a top level player. This was just too little damage. Kaho took too long. Was too patient for once. Normally patience is a virtue, but here he needed to force that fight earlier. That 70 supply was too much to deal with. And I feel like in these huge armies, the Shadowhunter actually works out really well compared to the TC. If it's small armies, it's very easy for the Demon to get in range, burn the Shadowhunter twice, then the Shadowhunter's out of mana, and you don't have the aura to work with. But if the armies are this huge, there's raiders, there's walkers, everything's in the way, you're getting ensnared all the time, and the Shadowhunter just has tons of mana to blast out his spells. Plus, of course, if he ever gets level 5, we get some crazy serpent wards. Yeah, so that's the 1-0 for FoCuS. One map away from the second group stage. For map number 2, we're going to have Twisted Meadows. That's a very tricky map for Orc. It's very hard to deal with a Night Elf, especially if he plays expansion style. But even bears we've seen be very effective here. Kaho, I think, might do a lot better with a Keeper Hunt style. Of course, Keeper Hunts is a lot harder, in quotes, to play than in the past, because you don't get that free Ultra Vision anymore during the first nighttime. We may have to go for a rehost here. Quick day today? It could be. But we still have lots of Warcraft to be played. So, especially in the lower bracket, it might be less one-sided. Yeah, we got a bit of a hold up here, but should be able to start map 2 here in a moment. FoCuS looking very good so far today. Of course, half of our players for the second group stage have already been determined. Lawlight, Happy, Colorful, and Lynn. Tomorrow, or today, we're going to have 2 more. And tomorrow, of course, as well. Tomorrow we're going to see Group D with Moon, Fortitude, Labyrinth, and Foggy. It's going to be a really cool group. Could be a lot of innovative plays presented there as well. wait a minute. Okay, may have to be a regame. Oh. Alright, I think now we're in the right lobby. Okay. Just waiting for Kaho. And then we should be good to go. Thank you, Cover, with the resub. And Stars and Stripes! How you doing, bro? The big 5-0. Hell yeah. I hope the goulash lately or recently was good. Alright, apparently wasn't the only one having issues joining the game. We're still waiting for a few more. Maybe Kaho taking a second as well to consider what to do next, because, well, it should be a very different strategy. Twisted Meadows is a big map, good for expanding, and also bears, but very bad for talents. Very, very, very bad for talents. Alright, Kaho made it. The players, I believe, are ready to go. Yo, Todd, how you doing? I watched Babylon last night, the movie. I told Todd how hilarious it was, especially that one scene. So good. Yeah, pretty good movie. I love that director, Damien Chazelle. And yeah, dude, that one scene, I almost, or I guess I really did have a little bit of a struggle breathing. I was laughing so hard. It was an interesting movie because it started out being like the first hour is completely just like silly slapstick humor with a whole lot of nudity. And then after that, it turns like into a love story drama with still a lot of absurdity. Whiplash and La La Land. Yeah. Alright, bro. Nick Squirt, for saying La La Land dance game, you're really flirting with a ban. You're really flirting with a ban, bro. I love both those movies. Whiplash and La La Land both. Absolutely amazing. Babylon, not really on the same level as those two movies, I would say. But still pretty good. Have you seen the TOTK trailer? TOTK? Is that the Zelda thing? Tears of the Kingdom or something? Yeah, I did see it. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty sick as well. Yeah, this summer is gonna be great for gaming, eh? Zelda coming out in May. Diablo coming out in June. And also Hades and Stormgate coming out this year. I said it before, this is a great year for gaming. Going to knock at the cabin today. What's knock at the cabin? I think I heard some people say that it's not so good. Is it a horror movie? Horror mystery thriller. I see. M. Night Shyamalan. Ugh. Ugh. I don't like that guy. Alright, we got a keeper first this time. And a blade for focus. He's trying to go for the rock golem pull. This should be preventable with a wisp, right? Okay, the blade prevents the wisp. Okay. Good play. Grunt trying. Okay, in this position, you have a very small area only to trap the rock golem in. Okay, there we are. Has to use the burrow as well. Clean creep by focus. This is looking good. Oh, the keeper in the meantime. Just gonna creep the gold mine. Look at him go. And expanding on the other side. Okay. Blade got the rope. That's not so good for him right now, but later on for the shadow, very good. And that's the thing about Twisted. There is so much room to expand. It's really hard for the orc to keep tabs on the night elf. Oh, wait, he's not even playing hunts? He's just playing Keeper, Archer, Expo? Very fast expansion indeed. Very sick UFC this weekend. Okay. Yeah, I thought about getting into UFC, or not getting into it, but checking it out recently, because I got lots of friends who are into it. And yeah, the downside though is, it always happens like in the middle of the night. So, and I get to bed pretty early. I don't like going to bed late. So I would never be able to watch it live. So I'd have to watch it VOD next day, which is okay, but it's not the same thing as live. But I may get the ticket and then check it out. Maybe it's worth it. Who's fighting? Wake up at 4 AM? Isn't half the show over at 4 AM though? Isn't the big fight at 4 AM and then all the other stuff is like before? I mean, waking up 4 AM is pretty rough, man. Like, I get up at like 6 or 7 normally. Main card is 4 AM to 7 AM. I'm gonna think about it. And look at that. The expansion already done. Keeper almost level 3. But FoCuS has one Shadow Priest for one single Disple. Quite a bit of damage here on the Berserker. That's a bit scary. Speed scroll pop. Picks up the item. Oh my god, dude. Look at all this mana for the Shadowhunter later. That's gonna be crazy. Shadow Priest gonna go down. It seems like. Level 2 Windwalk. Rare to see nowadays. But on a big map like this, especially when I get it this early, I don't hate it. Oh, that gave him level 3. Almost no chance to deny right there.
A player's forces are under attack.
This player has lots of mana. He can force the TP here, I guess. We got Shadowhunter and Raider Walker coming. Kaho's gonna transition into lures, apparently. Has the resource for a second hero now. Too bad that he's not getting this experience here for the second hero. Oh, Blade, can he cancel the Hunter Soul? Oh, I think he's a bit too late. FoCuS only lost a Shadow Priest so far. Also, you can creep this camp very safely for Shadowhunter. Oh, wait a minute. Does he have enough damage here? No way, right? Alright, Keeper has got plenty of mana. Plenty of HP as well. This is great items for the Demon Hunter, by the way. Is he going Demon? Yeah. Bonus HP on Demon Hunter. Very good. BM has crap items. Yeah, for the Blade Master, but for the Shadow Hunter, this is amazing. And now he sees the lures. But I think Kaho's in a great spot, right? He's got the expansion. Still gonna get one lore up at least. FoCuS has to counter expand, right? Oh, and he had the Wisp there, seeing it right away. I like that he's not going Hex. Seeing that it's Dryads coming, he's skipping the Hex. Steals the Invul Potion. Okay. It's not so easy for the Demon Hunter to creep, I guess. Where's the Engine of War? Ah, there it is. Okay. 8 through the trees, ready to take on the Merc Camp. Oh, cast the shop again. Blade Master being quite annoying. Wait, could he get the lore here? Probably not with Entangle. Shadowrun's gonna get a quick level 3 if he creeps this camp here next. And he's going for the counter expo. Very active Blade Master. I think he's been playing very well here. And this is a Windwalk level 2. Has been putting in some work. Definitely seems to have been the right choice. One of mana stealing. OP, OP. He's got one disenchant against the Entangle, but not much mana here in terms of Dispel. Waiting for more units, especially more walkers, would be much appreciated. Blade Master's hustling back. But that's going to be a cancel. Question is, how expensive is it going to be for Kaho? He's only got level 2 mana burn. Oh, he one of mana stealing used on the walker. And he burns him. Ooh, that's nice. No disenchant anymore. But also not too much mana on the keeper. Oh, but look at the one of mana steal. Look at the one of mana steal. It is so good. So good. Blade Master should perhaps give over these items. Two more archers go down. Both players losing a lot of units. But he's got plenty of treants left over. Level 3 on the Shadow Hunter. Expansion will be cancelled. But it came at a price, certainly. That Dryad also goes down. And the Peon is still here, so FoCuS can just expand again. Maybe. Lumbron Kaho is really low, otherwise he may have been able to go tier 3. And FoCuS levels are not looking bad. Shadow Hunter with 34 intelligence. Yes, sir. Crystal Ball reveal. Over at the lab. Alright, Sobi Mask. Bro, Sobi Mask would be so insane here. Sobi! No. Quetzala is also very good, though. Can you imagine this Shadow Hunter with Sobi Mask? Endless Serpent Wards, bro. Infinite. Not the best targeting here from the Serpent Wards. You want to attack the Dryads, of course. Expansion still pretty far from finished. More Raiders. No more Walker production, which seems logical. Dispel. Nope, no Dispel. Wow, that Dispel managed to hit nothing. Did you see that? The second one did, but the first one hit absolutely nothing. It's gonna be a lot of kills. This looks like a lot of kills on both sides. Heal Scroll popped. Demon Hunter. Look at how tanky he is, by the way. Double parry up, boys. Super good. Oh, and the mana burn. Oh, Demon in trouble still. May need to give the TP over. Next Raider comes in. Oh, that was expensive for FoCuS. Ooh, he lost a lot of units right there. That hurt. With that Kaho now, With a big lead, it seems like. This Shadowhunter needs some mana pots. Drop these items. Use the mana pot. Because with lots of serpent wards... Oh! Oh my god! Loses the walker to the creeps. Yikes. I think FoCuS has to give up the expansion. Give up the expo, get reinforced defenses. Oh, he doesn't even have a wall mill though. And just keep creeping. And try to rely on sick heroes. Because Kaho's got a strong timing here. Lots of dryads. Very tanky demon. Decent upgrades. The problem is he doesn't have a war mill. If he had reinforced defenses, he could just ignore his main base, but he will have to. He has to stick close by because the follow-up attack into the main base could come next. Dude, losing the walker is so bad. If he had 2 walkers, he could easily dispel all the treants. He's got only 1 disenchant. Would be a great mana burn target on the walker. Oh, and he gets the burn. Got a disenchant off though, I guess. Trying to focus down the Demon Hunter, but he's tanky. He's tanky as all hell. Staffs him out. He's got the double staff. But the Serpent Wards are still doing good damage. Demon Hunter fully healed up again. He's got a heal pot as well. Staffing in once more. Serpent Wards. Where are the Serpent Wards? FoCuS a bit too slow with spamming the spells. But the Scourge Bone Shine is very good for the Blade Master. So has a heal scroll, by the way. Still, it's almost level 5, by the way. So is the Keeper. Oh my god, there's so many kills everywhere. Oh, what's going on here? Entangle. Very good. Keeper out of mana. Shadow out of mana. Blade out of mana. Everyone's out of mana. Except for the Demon. He gets level 4. Even Grunt's joining. Oh. If he gets a Shadowhunter kill, this would be the game. Entangle could secure it. Going for the Demon Hunter now. Next, there is a staff. But not the Telestaff to get him back in. Whew. Ensnare cooling down. Clarity running. Shadowhunter holding back. Nice mana burn. Damn! Sick hold by FoCuS. I didn't think he would be able to hold there. Ensnare. Oh! But the Keeper's caught. Might be a TP first, although both Ensnares on cooldown at the moment. Time for a heal scroll. Keeper gets it, and the invuln. But the Clarity on the Shadowhunter is running. And just naturally, from this intelligence, he's got so much regen. Getting back to the shop. Clarity's mana pots. Essential. 1150 HP on the Demon Hunter, dude. And level 2 evasion. He's such a raid boss. Blade about to get level 5. FoCuS should really put a shop here, though. That would be so good. Alright, Serpent Wards starting to come up. He's got a mana potion as well. Dodges the first mana burn. Shadowhunter didn't get hit. And again, the Serpent Ward spam is lacking a little bit. But there's level 5 on the Blade Master. Level 3 crits now about to come in. He doesn't have that much bonus damage, but it's not bad either. Demon Hunter. He's tanky, but apparently not tanky enough. FoCuS holds. God damn. Mana burn over and over on the walkers. The Keeper now with Entangle can again be scary. But these heroes, what about these Orc heroes? Threatening the Demon once more. Telestaff on cooldown, by the way, is also on the Keeper. Mana potion used. Very little dispel here on the Orc side. Blade Master focused. Wait. He's not dispelling against a Spirit Link. He doesn't have Abolish! What? Are you kidding me, Kaho? He forgot about Abolish. Oh my god. Well, no Spirit Link is actually being used at the moment. Level 3 Entangle proving, of course, to be very strong right here. More Dryad streaming in. The Demon are very hurt. Level 5 on the Shadow. Goes Serpent Wars instantly. No hesitation at all. Invul Potion, still ensnared. Entangle the Blade, Invul for him as well. We do have Spirit Link. And the damage from the Serpent Wards is amazing. Oh, the crit! Towards the end. Just a second before the TP. That's GG. And the 2-0 for FoCuS. 15,700 damage on this Blade Master. Man, great hold. I thought that expansion was a goner for sure. But FoCuS holds on, and FoCuS has a perfect day with excellent play today by him. Quite impressive. Quite impressive. Well done, FoCuS. He's our first place finisher from the group. And that is the upper bracket. Done and dusted. Next we go down to the lower bracket. Hawk versus Soin. Coming up next. See you guys in a little bit. We're going to a break. Then we'll be right back. Soin versus FoCuS. Strap in.